Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real English. I'm Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here again. I'm Liam.
It's wonderful to have you back, Liam. And to all our amazing listeners, thank you for tuning in. Now, let me ask you something. What do you do every day at college? If you can't answer that in English yet, by the end of this episode, you will.
That's right, Sophia. We're going to talk about our study day. You know, the things we do when we study every day. It's a fantastic way to learn some basic verbs and vocabulary.
And this episode is for beginners, so we'll speak slowly and use very simple English.
Perfect. So just relax and listen like you're sitting with two friends.
Exactly. Before we start, if you enjoy learning English with us, please remember to subscribe to our channel, share this episode with your friends who are also learning, and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us a lot.
Yes, please do. We love hearing from you too. So, feel free to leave a comment about your study day or anything you're learning.
Okay, Liam, are you ready to talk about what we do when we study?
Absolutely, Sophia. Let's start with the morning. What do you usually do before class in the morning?
Well, the first thing I do is check my timetable. I usually check it around 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That's a good time. I sometimes check my timetable a little late, around 7:30.
After I check my timetable, I pack my bag.
Me too. Pack my bag is a very important phrase.
That's right. After that, I get my books and notebooks ready. I bring my pen and my laptop.
Get my books ready and bring my laptop. These are also very common actions.
That's right. After that, I go to college. Ah, the college. What do you do when you get to college in the morning?
I usually go to my first class.
Go to class. What class do you usually have first, Liam?
I often have a lecture. Sometimes I have a small group class too.
A lecture. Simple and useful. I usually have a reading class first.
Nice. After class, I take notes.
Take notes. That means you write down important things.
Exactly. I listen to the teacher and write down the main ideas. And what do you do after you take notes, Sophia?
Well, if I have a question, I might ask the teacher or ask my classmate.
Ask the teacher and ask a classmate. Very good. Then I usually go to the library.
Go to the library. What do you usually do when you go to the library?
I usually read and study. I work on my homework.
Read, study, and do homework. I sometimes study at the library, but sometimes I also study at home.
That's interesting. So, Sophia, can you repeat us about your morning routine?
Sure. I check my timetable around 7 o'clock. Then I pack my bag and get my books ready. After that, I go to college and go to my first class. I take notes and listen to the teacher. If I have a question, I ask my classmate. Then I go to the library and do my homework.
That's a great study routine, Sophia. We used a lot of important verbs there. Check my timetable. Pack my bag. Get my books ready. Bring my laptop. Go to college. Go to class. Take notes. Listen to the teacher. Ask a question. Ask a classmate. Go to the library. Read. Study. Do homework.
Yes, those are very useful verbs for beginners. Let's talk about what we do during the day. Liam, what do you do in class?
In class, I usually sit at my desk and listen to the teacher. I take notes and write down new words.
Sit at my desk, listen to the teacher, take notes, and write down new words. These are all things many students do in class.
That's right. Sometimes I also have group work with my classmates.
Have group work. Group work is when students get together to study or do a project.
Exactly. What about you, Sophia? What do you do during the day, especially if you study at home?
If I study at home, I also sit at my desk and use my computer. I might read articles or watch a lesson online. Sometimes I have online classes.
Read articles, watch a lesson, and online classes. Very useful.
Yes, and then usually around lunchtime, I have lunch.
Have lunch. What do you usually eat for lunch, Sophia?
I often have a sandwich or a salad, something light.
A sandwich. A salad sounds healthy. I sometimes bring my lunch from home, or I eat in the canteen.
Eat in the canteen. That's nice. After lunch, we usually go back to studying.
Yes. Back to study until the end of the day.
What happens after class, Liam?
After class, I usually go home.
Go home. That's a great feeling. What do you do when you get home?
Well, sometimes I relax on the sofa and watch TV.
Relax on the sofa. Watch TV. That sounds nice and relaxing.
It is. Sometimes I also review my notes.
Review my notes. What do you like to review?
I like to review new topics, or sometimes I read a chapter for the next class.
Review topics. Read a chapter. Very good. I also like to review my notes. Sometimes I prepare for the next class.
That's smart. After studying, what do you usually do, Sophia?
After studying, I often do my assignments.
Do my assignments. Not always my favorite activity, but it has to be done.
Me neither. Sometimes I read a book or talk to my family or friends.
Read a book, talk to my family, talk to my friends. These are all great evening activities. What about you, Sophia? What do you do in the evening?
In the evening, I sometimes go for a walk.
Go for a walk. That's good after a long study day.
Yes, it is. Or I might listen to music.
Listen to music. What kind of music do you like?
I like many kinds, but often I listen to something relaxing in the evening.
That sounds lovely. Then before going to bed, what do you do?
I usually check my timetable for tomorrow.
Check my timetable. Good habit.
Yes, it is. And then I go to bed.
Go to bed. What time do you usually go to bed, Sophia?
I try to go to bed around 10:30 or 11 o'clock.
That's a good time. I usually go to bed a little later, around 11:30.
So, to summarize our study day, we talked about getting ready in the morning. going to college, going to class, taking notes, studying in the library, having lunch, finishing class, going home, reviewing notes, doing assignments, and going to bed.
Yes, Sophia. We covered so many useful study actions. Let's quickly review some of the key verbs we used.
Yes, let's review.
Check my timetable. Pack my bag. Get my books ready. Go to college. Go to class. Take notes. Listen to the teacher. Ask a question. Ask a classmate. Go to the library. Read. Study. Do homework. Sit at my desk. Write down new words. Have group work. Read articles. Watch a lesson. Online classes. Have lunch. Go home. Relax. Watch TV. Review my notes. Read a chapter. Do my assignments. Read a book. Talk to family. Talk to friends. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Go to bed.
That's a fantastic list, Liam. These are all things that students do regularly, so learning these phrases is super helpful for beginners.
Before we finish, let's practice a few together. We'll say a phrase slowly, and you repeat it after us. Ready?
Let's go. Repeat after us.
I check my timetable.
I pack my bag.
I go to class.
I take notes.
I listen to the teacher.
I ask my classmate.
I go to the library.
I do my homework.
I have lunch.
I go home.
I review my notes.
I go to bed.
Great job. You said all of them in English. That's wonderful practice.
You're doing so well.
And remember, you can use these phrases to talk about your own study day. Try to think about what you do from morning until night and say it in English.
That's great practice. You can even write it down. Writing can help you remember the words and phrases better.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea, Sophia. And don't worry if you don't know all the words yet. Just try your best, and you'll learn more and more each day.
Exactly. Learning a new language takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems.
That's such good advice, Sophia. Well, I think we've covered a lot about our study day today. Hopefully, our listeners found this helpful.
I hope so too, Liam. It was fun talking about our study routines.
It was, Sophia. And to our listeners, thank you so much for joining us today on Real English. We really appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you. And if you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future lessons.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English. It would mean a lot to us, and we love to hear from you.
So, please leave a comment below telling us about your study day in English or any other topics you'd like us to talk about in the future.
So, until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.
Bye for now, everyone.
Goodbye. Peace.